I have a table full of goodies that I want to show you. Ooh, so many beautiful things. Right, I'll start with the books. So, Witchcraft Therapy is back in stock. Mirror Work, 21 Days to Heal Your Life. The Four Agreements, How to Use a Pendulum. This is a new one, the Book of Druidity. Can't even say it. Anyway, you know what I mean. It's a big fat one by the same dude who created the Celtic tarot. So there's lots of chunky stuff in there. Sigil Witchery's back in stock. I also have a new sigil deck that's in as well, which I'll show you later. Astrology, Tarot and Astrology is back in stock. This is a great book. And the complete book of correspondence by Llewellyn. This is a big, fat, chunky monkey. So I haven't read it, but so many people have just said that they get so much out of this book. Lots of information. I'd say it's sort of similar to the tarot correspondence that I have by Susan Chang, which just tells you everything about the tarot, which is amazing. Right, so those ones are here, and I'll just move those ones. And the Oracle Card Companion by Victoria Maxwell. This is the first book that I've seen on how to do oracle card readings, and I've sold quite a few already. It's a beautiful book. I haven't read it, but I think Vix is a cool chick, and I have a feeling that this book's going to be great. If you do get it and read it, please go onto my website and leave a review so that you can share with other people what you think of any of the stuff that you buy from me. Would be great. Right, I'm Not a Morning Person by Chris Carr. This is new in. I love Chris's work. She's such a honey. There she is. I used to sell her card deck. What was it called? Oh, my brain, it's such a long time ago. But it was just one of the beautifulest decks ever. Priestess Path, 30 Powerful Lessons to Build Your Inner Strength by Stacey DeMarco is back in stock. In Focus, Palmistry, The Modern Herbal Dispensary. This is a big fat chunky monkey as well. It's got loads of information in there. It's one of my popular herbal books. And The Ultimate Guide to Tarot. This one's been out of stock for a wee while. This is some beautiful book by Liz Dean. So there you go. That's my books. All right, moving over. The cards that are back in WITCH, Woman in total control of herself. Whoops, my cat's going crazy. These cards are beautiful. I used them, was it last week or the week before? That light's a bit shiny. And they've got amazing messages in them. Angie just writes beautifully. Powerful woman power cards. So you get a nice big book. I think this is her first deck that she ever put out as an indie deck, and then I think it's US Games picked her up, and they've just been US Games, and they've been pumping out the decks. So the ones that I've got in stock at the moment, I think I've only just got the Divine Nature and this one at the moment, but they'll be coming in and out, I'm sure. Okay, the Ethereal Visions Tarot is back in stock. I used this one last week. I actually thought, why don't I use the Lunar Edition? But obviously I just wanted to use these ones. Oh, and I had such beautiful readings. I pulled the Chariot like every single freaking day last week. And even today I pulled it in my cards that I'm using. I'm going to just show you quickly. I decided to use the Arcane's Animal Tarot, and it was a big, I don't know, whoopsie, hang on. I'll tuck the card box over because yeah, look at that. So the cards come with this great big border around it, and I just didn't feel like I connected with the card. I read pictures in all the cards, so I just felt like they were all very boxed in. So I chopped them up. I used my little chipper chopper and my hole punch, and I trimmed them yesterday, and I was so excited to use them today. I was like, yeah. And they read so much nicer because they fit together. Oh, I love it. If you ever just feel like that deck was so big in my hands as well. So it's still a chunky deck because it's on quite thick cardstock, but and the backs were just worked out perfectly as well. So I'm so pleased that I did that. Definitely get into card modification if you want to. It's fun. I've done quite a lot of decks. The Golden Art. No way. No. See, I can't look at words and then say them. Anyway, is back in stock. This is beautiful. It's got gold on it. And the images are just so beautiful and graceful. Oh, such a beautiful deck. Anyway, I'm just going to goo gaga over them all. You just get a little book with it. Moving on. Oh, look how gorgeous that is. So the Ethereal Visions Tarot Lunar Edition is back in stock as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I think he's done a really good job at updating this version. There's another deck that's come out. I can't remember what it was called, but you go like that and the whole thing moves. But the deck's like, I don't know, it's over $100. I want to say 165 or something like that. It's a crazy amount. So I haven't got it, but it's pretty cool. Right, another one that I've got in is the Sacred Geometry Healing card. So I bought mine just before COVID, and they have updated it to a newer edition. So this is the box that it comes in. I've been using this deck a lot this year, and I'm just blown away by the messages. I need to have decks that teach me things because I'm so curious and want to learn as much as I can. So decks like these are just, give me them so I can learn. And I love geometry. My mum did too, and I should show you. Hang on. So I went to Mum's house the other day, who passed away in July, and I found a box of her cards, and she loved geometry. So she created all these little cards, which I'm going to start selling on the website because there's a lot of them. And hang on. So she used Sudoku. She loves Sudoku. So I've been gardening this week. So my fingers are all dirty too. So she used the patterns of the numbers, and she created all these little beautiful artworks. She's done painting. She's a potter as well. So she did quite a few pieces with the patterns on it. And then she's coloured them all in with felt. I think she used felt for these ones. And then got these beautiful cards printed. So there's a set of 10 in a oh, that one's one of my favourite. And I tried to get, I said, oh, Mum, you know, how about you look into the sacredness of geometry? But no, she was not into the things that I was into, so I couldn't. But I mean, she couldn't She didn't click with that, but I'm sure she is now. Oh, look, they're so gorgeous. So she's got them printed on this beautiful cardstock. So if you want a 10 pack of cards, I will get them on the website, hopefully in the next day or two. So, yeah. Right. That's just a little side track. But these ones are gorgeous. This woman has just so much knowledge in her head. And she writes beautifully. There's so much in here too. The animal correspondence, I think all the chakras, all the sounds, all the frequencies, like just so much in there. And with each card you get all that one. And it's just such a delight to work with. I didn't really want to give it up. It was sort of like my sound healing cards. I just wanted to keep working with them. Right, I'm rambling today. The Lantern Oracle is back in stock. This one just flies out the door. Such a great deck. It's such a deep deck for healing and trauma and just working through, life. So it's beautifully written and highly recommend it. Beautiful book. One that is new in is the Celebrity Spirit Oracle. I've used this for a couple of weeks this month. What are we in? Yeah, this month. No, last month. And this chickie, what's her name? Kerry, she sat down in seance and contacted all these people. And then she read the energy and what message they wanted to bring through. So, as you can imagine, it's such a fascinating deck because just learning what they were all about. I love that one, Rita. Oh, yeah. So you can get quite a connection with these people after you read about their lives, and yeah, highly recommend it. Such a cool deck. It's fun as well, like bloody awesome. Right, where we go next? Okay, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So I thought this time I did have the big deck in stock, but I thought I'd just grab the pocket edition this time. I edged mine in black, and they're just so cool. Oh, such a neat little deck. Oh, I've got her Messenger Oracle back in stock as well, which we will get to. Such beautiful cards. I have illustrations. I have a feeling that she's got a new deck that's coming out soon as well. But I will share that with you when it arrives. But a new one that has come out is Valoria's Tarot. I think that's how you say it. Oh. So these are all about you and self-love and nurturing, and it's just a cool little deck. So Samantha West has now changed her name to Samantha Rook. I think she got married, maybe. I don't know. I haven't found that one out. And I think I've got, what else ones have I got of hers? Macabre Tarot. And there's another, is that other little deck? What's that one? The Marseille little deck like this. I think that she did it, maybe wrong. But there is another little one that's coming out as well that should be in my next order from this chick. And it's got beautiful pink edges, and the book's really cute as well. So this was an indie deck as well. So it was just so popular that Rockpool Publishing picked it up. And here it is. So a beautiful little book to add to your collection. This one's back in stock. This one flies out too. I think everyone loves the humour and the quirkiness of this deck. It just reminds me, Kyle Gray's got a new deck coming out that's very alien-y as well. I don't think it's as playful as this one though. Right, moving on. Miracles Now. So this is the deck that I've been giving to everyone that buys a deck lately. Well, actually all the orders I've been throwing them in. So I thought, they've been so well liked by everyone that I'll get them back in. So if anyone is interested in getting some miracles every day or some messages from Gabby, then they're here. This one had a bit of a damaged box, but lucky I saved the other one so I can swap it over. Little decks are back in, and I also finally have Palo Santo. I don't know why it took me so long, and smudge sticks and lots of spell candles, and I got these cute little magic board candle holders. So they're just wood, and you pop your little magic spell candle in there. And also I haven't had metal tongs for ages, so when I saw these I was like, yes, I'll definitely get them. So they've also got a little spoon for your resin as well. One thing I do need to do is reorder the cauldrons. The stocks are pretty low, so I'll try and get them in before Christmas. Right, the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle's back in. These are flying out the door as well. I think it's really cool that the tin decks are here. I haven't opened one because I don't need to have a little deck and a big deck of this card. So obviously the deck is smaller, but it's such a beautiful deck to read with. Another new one in is the Mystical Shaman Pocket Oracle. So this is my copy of the original big one. And such a cool deck. I started working with this one last week, and then something happened and I didn't finish using it. But look at that, gorgeous. I'm not sure what the books are like. Maybe if anyone gets them. Oh, that printing doesn't look very good, does it? Oh no, it's just the image. Okay. Right, so if anyone wants to let me know, please feel free to let me know what they're like. Right, the Light Seers, we have the tins one and the big ones finally back in stock. Gorgeous deck, one of my faves. There's that chariot. I pulled the chariot today from the animal one, and it had chess pieces on it of the horses, and I was like, oh, that's such a good thing. Strategic moves. I think everyone's got this deck in their collection. If they haven't, where have you been? Right, you get a beautiful book. Chris Ann's done a gorgeous job on that. Another one back in that's really popular is the Wandering Star Tarot. This is such an excellent beginner's deck because it's got all the keywords on it. And it's bright and cheery and fun and energetic and such an easy deck to read. Okay, another one back in stock is the Magical Herb Oracle. Go with the flow. Sherilyn does such lovely, lovely decks. I did a workshop with her many years ago on making your own cards, and she shared all her knowledge, which was great. I've done lots of blimmin' courses on that. I need to do it now. Right. Anyway, with the book, Lots of information about the herbs and the messages. Great. Okay, the Rose Oracle is back in stock as well. This is such a darling deck. Oh, I didn't want to come through. Trust. I pulled that card for today's card for the Woo Woo Connections group. Right, just reminding me not to question things and let them be where they are. Becky Campbell, she's got such a beautiful soft soul. So you get this beautiful book, and you get a little attunement card and a funky box that you can put all your cards in. Another new thing, not new, another thing back in stock is the Sacred Blue Lily Purifying Spray. So it's got crystals in it, and it's just so delicious. As you can see, that one's had a bit of a pounding. Right, so the Sigils Tools for Manifesting and Enlightenment. Do you know what? I only got one of these. I'm such a dummy. But it's got cards and a book. I put it on the website, so if you want to know more about this deck, go and check it out. But it helps you create your own sigils with a good foundation. So I think it's going to be quite a cool deck. And I'll get one in next time I do an order. Dumb. Right. No, I'm not. Okay. The Archetypes Cards is back in stock. These are great. They've got so many cards, like the biggest, one of the biggest Hay House decks, I think. And it's got the light and the shadow attributes of each of the archetypes, and you get a big book with lots of information in there, and you get all these blank cards so you can create your own, which is fantastic. Not many decks come with that. The Crystal Sound Healing Oracles are back in stock. Woohoo! These are I think this is my top 10 deck in my top 10 decks of 2023. I should do a video on my top 10, shouldn't I? Haven't done anything like that for ages. I love that the QR code has the sound, and you can just sit there in the beautiful sound bowls that is it Geraldine has created. Such beautiful, and it's got the geometry, it's got crystals, it's got so much beautiful mush in there. So much to learn. Okay, moving along. I met someone who went to sound school with this lady who lives here in Wanganui. Can you believe it? So lucky in Wanganui. Right, the Herbal Astrology is back in stock. This is gorgeous. This one also just runs out the door, so I probably should get a couple next time, shouldn't I? I've been having a good cull out of the cupboard, so if there's anything on the website that you see is not there and you want it, just let me know, because I've probably moved it on because there's so many new decks coming out until Christmas now, so I'm trying to get some space in my cupboard. So I'm happy to order in cards for you, not a problem. This card was on the top when I opened it today, and I was like, I haven't seen that one before in there. I love it how you get decks like that. I might use this one next week. I don't think I've used it. Yeah, there's too many cards, too many choices. Right. Journey of a Lonely Soul is back in stock. Look how gorgeous those images are. So dreamy and surreal. That would be a good, this would go well with the mystical of the mystical, let me have a look what it's called. Oh my goodness, I'm getting older. My brain is Tarot of Mystical Moments. There you go, I had it close. This would work beautifully with this deck. Right, so this one is a low Scarabeo, so it has lots of different languages in there, so it's not too much information on the cards. But I feel like with these ones, you want to sort of meditate on the images more than read what's in them anyway. Oh, my cat's being cute. Whoop, the dog wants to go and play too. Right, African Goddess Risings back in stock. I'm not sure if I mentioned the pocket edition of this deck last time. I think I might have. But this is gorgeous. I used this one say about 6 months ago, maybe longer. And I just love learning about all the African goddesses. It was great because you get the Celtic, the Greek, the Egyptian, but you don't get much of the African goddesses in all the work that's out there. So it was such an excellent read. And these women are powerful as. I love that. Definitely in, oh, there we go, Matt, she's Egyptian. But it was excellent. Excellent, but excellent deck to hang out with. Not too much information. Sometimes you don't need that though. Oh, go backwards. Everyday Witch Tarot is back in stock. Oh, that's just such a gorgeous deck. And I will say that today the Black Moon Lilith book deck came in because I thought, oh, I'll just check it. I've had a look at it before and I was tossing up and down to whether I was going to get it in or not. So I thought I'll get a copy in and I'll spend some time with it. And I have this morning and I'm getting it in. It's so awesome. It's like it helps you to look up your astrology. So you can find out where your black moon is in your astrology. And then like I picked out, is it Uranus? I think it was Uranus. And then it says if your whereabouts is your Uranus in your chart, and then it tells a description of that as well. I love books that make you go and find out more. So there is a book that goes with it as well. I should show you the cards instead of talking. Oh, there we go. There was my one. And I love how these things work. I was shuffling. I went through all of them and was like, what card do I need first? And number 29 came out, and I was born on the 29th. So I was like, oh, fuck yes. So that was such an excellent card to pull out first. I really am getting into looking up the cards and going to specific numbers, and it's quite fun to do. Right, Sacred Travelers Oracle deck is back in. I will never not have this in my card collection because I don't know how or why, but whenever I do a tarot reading for someone else, if I use this deck to finish off, it just talks about everything that we've just talked about so perfectly. It is like, it's the best deck to finish tarot reading with, I feel. I'm so connected to this deck. Highly recommend getting it in your collection if you don't have it. Right, well, 2 more to go. The Messenger Oracle's back in stock. She's got a Seeker's Oracle as well, and I can't remember the name of the new one that's coming out. But this is gorgeous. Beautiful backs. I love the backs. And the cool thing about it is in the other oracles, they're the same shape, so you can put them together. This card is the only one that it doesn't, It's just so weird to me, that one. Trust in magic, yeah. Gorgeous. Okay. Right. And nice little paragraph, not too much in the book, yeah. Last one is the Celtic Tarot, which is back in stock. I really like this one. It sort of reminds me a little bit of the Druidcraft, but it's got dragons and a much, yeah, community. There's community in this one. I love Cheek. Cheek is good. Nine of Cauldrons, off with your head. Isn't she cool? I so love reading tarot. It's funny because I've been pulling the tower quite a bit. When I read the book, I'm just like, actually, I'm not feeling that with the tower at the moment. Reading the Uranus card sort of felt more with it than what a lot of other people talk about it. So obviously some have changed. So the Empress is the mother. Right. So that's a good little taste of the Celtic Tarot. If you have any questions, just message me or email or ring. Happy to help out when I can. This is a great Llewellyn, big chunky book with a box. Right. I think I've gone through everything. That was a good load of stuff in. Now I need to clean it all up. But my open day was fantastic. I just so happy in my heart afterwards. I'll definitely have to do another one before next year's one. Yeah, and life is good. Hope you're all happy and well. Sending lots of love. See you.